Nico, it's really disappointing that you just faced these guys, 2 days ago, and you guys haven't chased the game 30 seconds into it.
Yeah, that's unacceptable start, obviously. I just thought our overall effort today was probably pretty embarrassing. I think the first time this season where we as a group have to look in the mirror and say that, we've lost games, obviously, this season, but I thought the effort was always there, And today I thought for the first time we looked scared at times, and that was, especially at home, that was unacceptable.
Where do you think that fear comes from?
Well, I mean, certainly being down 2-0 after, 15 seconds or whatever, it certainly doesn't help, right? You don't have any confidence with the puck when you get it. Guys are scared to make the next mistake, being down 3-0. That's probably it, yeah.
It was more frustrating given the fact you guys were able to come back and tie the game at 3.
Right. Honestly, we probably had no business being in that game, to be honest with you. Reims kept us in it. I thought it was unbelievable today. Gave us a chance to get some points when he probably didn't deserve any, and didn't take advantage of a good goalie performance. Yeah.
Can you take us through, the fight there? Obviously you're not necessarily known for that.
Right.
Can you take us through what happened?
I already said I'm gonna leave most of that to Gadji maybe, or he can teach me maybe a lesson or two. I just thought it was a tough hit on Pickles maybe there in the corner, and we were obviously in a tough spot in the game. I just thought, I'm obviously it's not my forte, right? Maybe I can, give the guys some juice, and I thought actually it worked pretty well. I thought we kind of had a good end to the first period, and I'll just trying to do something to help the team get a spark in there, and gonna get some lessons from Gaj maybe next week.
Was it just kind of an enough's enough type of moment?
Right. I mean, it was we were totally on our heels, right? We kind of got a lucky bounce there on my goal, the turnover behind the net, and then just trying to catch some momentum, right? Because we had 0, and maybe the guys see that, hey, here's a guy that doesn't, not known for fighting, trying to help the team out somehow. And like I said, we looked scared at times just with the puck too. It didn't look like there was a ton of confidence. Guys were trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible. And then I thought actually in the third, like the first 10, 12 minutes where we finally settled in, but it took us over 40 minutes, right? When we finally got them on their heels a little bit and possessed some pucks down low, and we were moving, and for the most part of the game, it looked like it was this fear of making the next mistake, and you can't play hockey like that, right? Didn't look like it was a ton of confidence.
Do you feel, even though it's your first year here, that you kind of emerged as one of the leaders on this team?
Well, I, maybe not the most vocal guy. Just try to do my thing and lead by example. Not only on the ice, just off the ice as well. I'm trying to be a good example for the younger guys. I was fortunate in Minnesota that I got to spend my first year with guys like Mikko and Stalzy, guys who, I think Mikko, anybody who played with him, he was kind of the ultimate pro, the way he prepared every day for practices and games, and how serious he was about his business. And I certainly try to mirror that and try to be a good example for the younger guys, not just on the ice or in games, but around the rink. How do you carry yourself? How do you treat other people? And I'm certainly trying to be that guy.
Nico, where do you kind of go from here? I'm not sure if you have this experience as a player or teams. But,
I haven't.
Yeah, but just how do you get over this fear going forward?
I mean, we got one more game. Ideally, you'd like to go into Christmas break with a good feeling. I think that's you don't want to sit 4 or 5 days with how we're feeling right now. I think that'd be pretty shitty. So we gotta have a good practice tomorrow, or do whatever we need to do to get ready for the game, and try to end it on a high note. And then I think Christmas is probably a good time to kind of make a cut and address the things that went wrong in the first, 30-something games, right? And the things we did well, and try to fix them. And then, obviously, we're going to have to kid ourselves. You look at the standings, trade deadline is, first week of March, right? So if, you want to have a chance to make one last push, you got to start, obviously, right away after Christmas or next game, actually. So, yeah. Either we'll come together and push, or we all know that's how the business goes. So,
So Nico, you talked about being scared. Was that a little bit of a spillover from the last game? Because in the first 2 goals, it seemed like there was enough time and space to make the right play, even maybe reset behind the goal on both of them.
Yeah, scared, not even so much on those first 2 goals, but just like you could tell when we got the puck in the first 2 periods, it just looked like guys didn't want it, right, sometimes, and once guys had it, they just tried to get rid of it as quickly as possible, and that's usually a sign that there's not a lot of confidence, or that guys are, we're already down. They don't want to be the guy to make that next mistake, and that's a tough position because you find yourself on your heels. It looked like, honestly, we're chasing the puck pretty much all game, right? Puck went into their zone and it came right back, and that's exhausting. It's not only physically exhausting, but it's mentally exhausting when you feel like you never have the puck and you always chase the game. Certainly a tough 2 games where we didn't have much of the game.
Thanks, Nico.